My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. Sitting here with my ride-along host, the Paparazzi. Good morning, brother.
Can you tell me if my Steve Ballmer impression when Paul George goes to the line looks good? Is that looking good?
Nah, not even close. But, yeah, shout out to Phoenix Suns that got it done last night. Looks like our boy Chris Paul is in the NBA Finals. Yes. Couldn't happen to a better dude. I love that dude, man.
I've been stressing all playoffs long that these guys cannot blow these 17, 20, third, fourth quarter point leads like they have been. And Phoenix was the first team to finally not do that. You had a veteran point guard in Chris Paul, and it's finally his time to shine, as you would say. And, yes, congratulations to that team. They bought into the system. Not a lot of egos over there, and let them do their things and got to the NBA Finals last night.
Well, not only that, Chris Paul's not just a player. That's having a coach out on the motherfucking court the whole time as well. So he got it done, and he got to beat his old team, the Clippers, which he has a lot of love for. And he even said it last night, that team is deep, and they were very hard to beat. And shout out to Phoenix. They got the job done. I'm sure my brother's excited. He's out there in Phoenix. He's a Phoenix fan. Shout out to the Phoenix fan also, who's now a celebrity, the guy that beat the shit out of that. Boy, that motherfucker, he had me pumped up, man. That dude tried to put something in his hand to steal on him, took the ass whooping of a lifetime. Yeah. My brother said he went to the game. That dude is a star now at all the fucking games. They love him.
I saw the video. For anybody who doesn't know, there was a fight towards, I think, the end of the game in the Phoenix and Clippers after game 1 or 2. Go look up Phoenix fan fight, and you'll see it on YouTube.
This dude hockey styled his bitch ass, beat the dog shit out of his ass. But anyway, shout out to the Phoenix Suns, guys. Anyway, it's July 1st. 4th of July is Saturday. We've been lighting off fireworks around this office for about the last week. I am absolutely on fire.
You're going to do a special 4th of July promotion for everybody so they can get their own kind of fireworks in their bankrolls.
I actually am. July 1st, podcast number 321. Can you believe we're at 321 podcasts, guys?
It seems like we just did our special 300th montage like it was like a month ago.
Yeah, I was just kicking the mic off the fucking table, seemed like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Years ago. Unbelievable, guys. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at VIP Sports LV. If you don't want to call, direct message me about doing business, and you'll hear back from me immediately. Now, we will not DM or spam you about any contests, any promotions. So if you get contacted by an account with my picture that says they are me, look for that blue check mark first for your own safety, guys. There's a lot of guys out there portraying to be me. As soon as I put my videos out, they're DMing you with a picture of me saying they're Steve Stevens. They got a big game, blah, 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 blah. Just make sure that you know it's me by calling my number or DMing me exactly. Now, I was going to run a quick little promotion, but I had forgot what Nick talked about. We're doing a $1,000 cash giveaway for 4th of July.
Well, we're doing both the giveaway and you can run the promotion. We can do both.
Yeah, no, but I just wanted to let people know that on top of this promotion that I'm offering, we're also doing a $1,000 giveaway. So make sure you stay up on my socials tonight and tomorrow because I'm going to be releasing that. Somebody's walking with $1,000 of my money.
Yeah, no better way to celebrate the country on 4th of July than with Steve Stevens' $1,000.
And in the meantime, guys, like I said, I've been catering to small clients. Running small-time promotion. A lot of people have taken my kindness for weakness. I'm not going to go run these $99 promotions every other day or $200 promotions and blah, blah, blah. I did that out of my goodness of my heart so guys that couldn't afford me could get involved with me. And yes, a shit ton of people got the winning games and re-signed up, but a lot of people took the game and ran. So blame those guys for fucking up a good thing, guys. So it is what it is. But at the same time, I'm not some cheap $99 prostitute service either.
No.
I'm a guy that costs a lot of money because I get a lot of expensive information and people actually win when they fuck with me.
Well, we have all kinds of different clientele. Guys are at all kinds of different levels, and you've always said you have different packages. But there are some guys who would really like to treat this as a business, and at some point you have to run some promotions for them as well.
So for everybody out there that wants to bet just $500 or more, people that want to bet $500, $5,000, $20,000, $50,000, here's what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm going to run you the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. That's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm even going to throw in Monday.
Yep.
I'm going to give you guys owner selections, games that I charge $500 a piece for. I'm going to give you guys all 5 days for $250. Just to show you some 4th of July love, build a bankroll, pay for that beach house that you're getting for 4th of July, pay for your vacation, pay for your fireworks, pay for that expensive barbecue that you guys are going to have. Instead of throwing hamburgers on the grill, throw some filet mignon and some lobster and some shrimp on that motherfucker and treat yourself instead of cheating yourself.
Well, guessing can be extremely expensive, and if you can't invest $250, let's just be honest, you probably shouldn't be betting the games anyway.
No doubt. If you call me and say, I want to do the promotion for $250, but I only have $300 to my name, my answer is going to be gambling isn't for you.
Correct.
Go buy some groceries and feed yourself. Once again, guys, Thursday through Monday, owner selections, $2,500 value for $250. Give you guys the opportunity to get some big boy games, build a little bankroll, and then we'll sit down Monday and help you go to the next level as well.
Fair enough.
Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube or where you ever listen to podcasts. Make sure you click the notification on YouTube so you receive notifications on all our videos we post. We greatly appreciate your thumbs up, and we do read all your comments. And to those guys out there that love the Money Talks clips that we're putting out there, I'm just doing that to get you guys fired up. The $1 Million Weekend, we're also going to release a small little secret clip of the new show within the next 2 weeks so you guys can get excited a little bit and know how real that it is. And for those of you people that are, begging me to bring back Money Talks 2, you don't have to worry about that because the $1 Million Weekend has all the elements of Money Talks and then some.
Correct. Money Talks was a tad little bit right before its time, and the $1 Million Weekend addresses it right now, right here, and it's got a couple other elements, guys, that are going to blow your mind.
Not to mention our new network, you can actually drop the fuck, shit, cunt, so it's going to be a more exciting show as well. You're not going to be able to watch it with your kids, although I'm not cussing too bad on there. We did 3 episodes. I mean, I'm being very professional, meeting the clients, but you are going to get raw, rugged, raw, uncut Steve Stevens.
And it's got a different dynamic as well to another very popular show that had aired before with your twist on it that I think people are going to go absolutely crazy with.
No doubt. We got some new music. I think we're going to bring Dirt Bomb in the studio in the next week or two.
Yep.
Maybe let him hear the new soundtrack. I'm going to make $1 million in 3 days. Boy, there's about 3 new songs on there. Absolutely fire.
And like we said, guys, we have a new social media company. We have a new production company that I'm working with a lot, very involved with. So we have lots of new stuff that are going to be coming to our channels and stuff. So stay tuned. Bear with us. It's also, summer, 4th of July. He's got kids. I've got a daughter. And so we need to spend a little time with those guys, too, on top of all the clients you've got in town.
Oh, yeah. I'm heading right to the beach house.
Yeah.
That's what I do. My kids love the beach, and we got to go play. So that's one thing we are going to do. And more importantly, I think what the people need now that everything's open and people are flying back here, you've seen the revenue that Las Vegas is bringing in, right?
Oh, unreal.
I mean,
again.
COVID is at an all-time high.
Yes.
But at the same time, we're bringing in a ton of money. So the sports book reviews,
Yep.
to be, we need to finish up every casino so these people could just click on there and know everything about that casino. Because the guy wrote me a text that said, you need to tell me what hotels to go to. William Hill only lets you bet $500 a game if they don't know who you are. Well, number one, that's not true. Yeah. Number two, sometimes that is true. You need to get a player's card before you go up there. But to answer your question, you could be a bum off the streets, have $100,000 in your pocket, and walk into Circa, and they're taking your fucking bet.
Yeah.
No background, no nothing.
Yeah, Circa's the place definitely for limits you want to go to and experience. We absolutely love it. But yes, we are getting back with the sportsbook reviews. Resorts World just opened up down the street, and that's a new collection spot for Mr. Stevens right over there.
Shout out to my boy Max, who runs the entire place over there.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine. Anyway, guys, get in the game. Make sure you pick up your absolute blowout winner T-shirt. For every purchase over $20, you get a free face mask, which, like I said before, hopefully we don't need masks before too long. But protect yourself, guys. And, you're going to come into Vegas. Make sure you stay safe because, believe it or not, COVID is at an all-time high out here.
It is.
So protect yourself. No different than when you're fucking a prostitute. Wear a rubber. You don't want to go raw. Anyway, it's 4th of July weekend, guys. Here's the poll question. Tom Brady has 7 Super Bowl trophies, and many people are now saying Tom Brady is the GOAT of all sports. ESPN's Kendrick Perkins said a football player could never be the GOAT of all sports because they only play on one side of the ball. Do you agree or disagree with him?
I think it's too vast of widespread different talents and skills that guys have to be good at for each individual sport. So I think it's an unfair question to pin one point.
It's an unfair question, and I agree with him, but I'm going to take it one step further. Nobody that plays basketball is the GOAT of all sports. No one that plays hockey is the GOAT of all sports. You're the best at hockey, you're the GOAT of hockey. You're Michael Jordan, you're the GOAT of NBA. You're LeBron, you're the GOAT of NBA. You're NFL, Tom Brady is the GOAT. Period.
A guy
that motherfucker will come to your team and get you a Super Bowl by himself. He is the GOAT of NFL.
He's won 7 Super Bowls. So how can you say he's not the GOAT?
Yeah, no,
definitely the
GOAT.
GOAT.
They're saying he might be the GOAT. No, he is the GOAT.
Correct.
He's the greatest of all fucking time.
Correct.
Period. Plain and simple. Just like I'm the greatest of all time in sports consulting. Period.
Yeah, and I want to bring something else up because we're talking about Tom Brady here. It was revealed in the media this past week that there was a team that looked over Tom Brady. About a year and a half ago, Steve Stevens said that Tom Brady was looking for a house right in your neighborhood, that you had it on good authority that Tom Brady was going to be coming to the Las Vegas Raiders.
That's another thing that Nick can go rewind and put back out, telling us, begging the Raiders to sign Brady, when he wanted to come here.
It came out this week. Tom narrowed it down on The Shop, HBO, LeBron James and Maverick Carter show. In a little clip they put out, he narrowed it down to some teams, and he gave some hints as to which teams it was that passed over him. And I guess the comment like he really made was, you're passing on me for this guy? And through some due diligent work, the reporters narrowed it down, and it appears it was your Las Vegas Raiders. So how does that make you feel?
It should make them feel like shit. And like I said, I would have loved to have a Super Bowl trophy. And it's the same way I feel about them not aggressively going to get Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Plain and simple. But anyway, a guy like that, even if you sign him for 2-3 years, brings a Super Bowl to your city and just puts you on a platform that's going to last for a long time.
Like you said, revenue with jersey sales and everything like that. Tom Brady with Vegas to have launched it, man, would have been special.
Anyway, we got KD versus Scottie Pippen. Pippen said KD doesn't have what LeBron has. KD is a great scorer, but doesn't play team basketball. Scottie, get the fuck out of the media, bro. One day you're saying Phil Jackson is prejudiced. Next day you're saying KD isn't as good as LeBron. He's not a team player. Bro, the only thing you need to worry about is your wife fucking every rapper in fucking Hollywood. What you need to do is worry about the bitch that you're fucking instead of running your mouth worrying about other things. Learn how to lay that pipe to your bitch so she ain't fucking the neighbor and Future and this rapper and that rapper and getting caught fucking another fucking rapper. Oh, Kanye's fucking her now?
Well, she's done with Kim, so
I mean, goddamn, dude. Watch your bitches, bro. That's what you need to do because your bitches are getting plucked like a fucking nose hair. Fair enough? NBA Eastern Conference Finals. The Atlanta Hawks without Trae Young won game number 4. Series is tied 2-2. Here's the big question, Poppy. The health of Giannis and the health of Trae Young. Game 5 is tonight in Milwaukee. Game 6 is on Saturday in Atlanta. Injuries. Giannis left game 4 with left leg injury. Here's the storyline. After Chris Middleton's stellar performance in Milwaukee's Game 4 win, many people were saying Chris Middleton is actually Batman and Giannis is actually Robin. But without Giannis, Milwaukee really struggled in Game 5. What's your thoughts on that, Poppy? Is Chris Middleton more valuable than the Greek Freak?
That's an absolute joke.
And you ain't lying.
Giannis is definitely Batman. Chris Middleton is definitely Robin.
No doubt.
Chris Middleton is a really good player, no doubt. Giannis will not, in my humble opinion, will not be playing tonight. His injury was gruesome. If it was a regular season, it would be taking a good while for that to heal. I don't know if he can possibly come back at all in this series. I have a feeling Trae Young will play tonight. They'll try and seize the momentum here with Giannis not being able to play. I think it's going to be a really good series here. It's really sad that the injuries are dictating the NBA Finals like they are, but you got to play with what you have. I think tonight's game, I think Milwaukee's going to come out tonight and give it to them. in a very close ball game. But
spread is -3.5. But once again, like I tell my fans, in which you already know what I'm doing today, why worry about the side when the total is an absolute lock?
I know you have a big play on the total.
The line on this game tonight is so off, it's not even funny. The total, I'm not going to tell you whether it's over or under, but it'll win by at least 10 points, if not more.
I hope everybody's taking advantage and calling this office for that play.
You ain't lying. Western Conference Finals, Phoenix Suns closed out the Clippers. Like we said earlier, shout out to Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. They definitely got the job done. And what do you think the ratings are going to be on this NBA Finals?
That's interesting because you don't
Suns
have
Atlanta, is that exciting? Or is Suns Milwaukee exciting?
It is for basketball enthusiasts and sports bettors. For the average Joe, it's not the Lakers or the Bulls or the Knicks.
To watch on television. Yeah, sports books are going to get their money.
Yeah.
People that like to bet are going to have something to bet on, but is it going to be all that exciting?
Probably not.
What I say in the beginning of the season, who's going to win the NBA Finals? A team that nobody
Correct.
expected.
You've been saying that, yes.
Nobody was over there saying Milwaukee Bucks is going to win the fucking championship. Nobody said Atlanta Hawks is going to win the championship. No. And no one sure as fuck said the Phoenix Suns were going to win.
I did say the Lakers wouldn't be there. I said Brooklyn wouldn't be there, so.
Well, here's a question. Devin Booker's in a serious relationship with Kendall Jenner. If you were Devin Booker and Kendall wanted you to pound that pussy out right before the game day, on game day, would you say yes or no?
Well, not that I have romantic experience around Kendall
it's just
Jenner.
a yes or no.
No, because I can't stand the fucking bitch. So no,
well, you obviously understood the question, so I'll answer it to myself. No. So if I'm fucking Kendall Jenner and she wants me to go ahead and hit that from the back on game day, yes, I'm going to blow her fucking back out, nut in her fucking mouth, nut in her hair, slap her butt cheeks, and get the fucking job done, period. Because in NBA, shooting nuts off aren't going to affect your game. You're not a boxer. So the answer to that question is yes, Kendall. If you wanted me to eat that pussy and pound your back out and fucking nut all over you on game day, you got that dick coming, sweetheart. Congratulations.
You would have already had to have overcome a big challenge because you would have been like 12-1 odds that you would have been able to just stand her for 2 hours.
It doesn't matter whether I stand her or not. If I'm dating her, the question was if I'm dating her and I'm in a serious relationship with her and she wants me to go ahead and blow that back out on game day, yeah, I'm going to fuck her all sorts of different ways. And might even suck her toes, hit her asshole, every fucking thing. So, yeah, Kendall, if
Chloe
I was Booker, I'd be pounding you out for sure.
Chloe might have snuck in the room and wanted Steve Stevens' cock before you even got to Kendall. So.
Yeah, no, I'm good on Chloe. That bitch, nasty ass. Her looks like her breast stinks in the morning.
All right.
Anyway, let's move right on to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yes.
Tampa Bay leads Montreal 2-0.
That's right. And I've told everybody for many weeks, Tampa Bay is the real deal. They were going back to the Stanley Cup. They're going to win the Stanley Cup. This is not even in a series. This is men against boys. Our Knights got fucked over in the way the alignment was of the playoffs, but the Knights had to play.
We fucked ourselves, Poppy.
Well, we did, correct. I mean,
we beat ourselves.
Blame somebody else, correct. We lost to an inferior team, and that's the truth. We did have 2 tough series with Minnesota and Colorado. In a normal year, we wouldn't have faced Colorado like we did there. But this is all Tampa Bay. Montreal may win a game, it's all Tampa Bay.
Here's the bottom line. Tampa Bay's going Drake. They're going back to back.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
So let's move right into Major League Baseball, Poppy. Who's that brought to us by?
Well, that's brought to us by my good friends over at Blue Chew. Blue Chew is making waves, and mark this time, please, producer. Blue Chew is making waves and bringing more confidence to the bedroom by offering chewable tablets that help men get stronger and longer-lasting erections. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. No visit to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. It ships right to your door in a discreet package, and the process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com today, and with one of their licensed medical providers, you'll conference in. Once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. It's that easy. And today, Blue Chew is offering a special deal for fans of the VIP Sports Las Vegas podcast. Go to BlueChew.com and use our promotional code VIP, and you'll get your first shipment absolutely free. That's promo code VIP, and you'll only pay the $5 shipping fee. So up your swagger and be a baller in and out of bed with Blue Chew. That's blue like the color, BlueChew.com. Try it for free today.
Dodgers ace Trevor Bauer is facing allegations of assault by a woman stemming from a previous sexual encounter in mid-May. The case could be turned over to the district attorney's office as soon as Wednesday, at which point a decision would be made on whether it will move forward. You better go get the baddest attorney in the world right now before that shit moves any further.
Yeah.
The woman was granted a domestic violence restraining order. The woman's lawyer said his client suffered severe physical and emotional pain as a result of a recent assault from Bauer. Physical and emotional pain. Boy, he must have killed that pussy. He must have Mike Tyson that.
Well, I don't
Bauer
wanna,
must be hanging with a 12-piece over there. He fucked her up physically and emotionally.
I don't want to joke about any in case anything's true or whatnot here. My good buddy who lives with me, he's from Cincinnati. He cries that Bauer left from Cincinnati, and I did make a good point to him. None of this shit would have happened had he just stayed in Cincinnati, because these women don't seem to come out of the clouds there in Cincinnati, but a lot of them seem to come out of the clouds in L.A., New York, Houston.
Yeah, they're looking for some celebrity dick, plain and fucking simple. And this one here just got pounded out a little bit too hard. He obviously didn't like her. And now she's coming back. But like I said, if he did beat her up, you know me, bro. I'm not about for men touching women at all. Not for that. Don't like that shit at all. There's absolutely no reason for that. But I'm just so sick of seeing all this shit. You got Bill Cosby out. You know, Cosby's out there back out with his case dropped. He went from facing 10 years to getting his shit dismissed. Now he's probably going to sue and get a couple $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, if one of these women don't kill him first, because that motherfucker is a pedophile and a motherfucking rapist. Period.
Money Talks came out quite a while ago, but when the $1 Million Weekend's released, what's your plan to stay away from the crazies?
Stay away from the crazies. I'm gonna have that fucking Big Ron with the consent paperwork right there.
Oh, all right. So
yeah, I get drunk or whatever. It's Big Ron's job to get her. I need a copy of your ID,
okay,
and I need you to sign this piece of paper, and then we're gonna go up there and I'm gonna blow your back out, and you're gonna get physically and emotionally pained up. Real fucking simple. Because I'm definitely not gonna call you the next day. Okay. I'm definitely not gonna do my job, and I'm definitely gonna beat the pussy up. So you're gonna be a little sore, and you're probably gonna be in your feelings because the number that you dial the next day might be disconnected.
All right, so that's Steve Stevens' plan?
No doubt about it. Consent
right.
forms all day long. You're not getting me. Not to mention, I don't do anything wrong. But, you can't get caught up where you just have sex and then the girl says you raped her. I'm not going out like Tupac. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, in the NL West, Dodgers have won 5 straight games, and the Padres are 9-1 in their last 10 games. Dodgers have some pretty good value today on that board, too.
They do.
Minus, what, I think $1.40 or something like that today?
It's not too high.
Here's the trend, guy. Dodgers have hit the under 8 times in their last 9 home games. Hit the under 8 out of 9,
I believe
in their home
it with
games.
their lineup.
Huh?
I believe it with their lineup. I look at their lineup on a daily. Now, they do have some injuries.
They just don't
with
score a lot of
Bellinger
runs.
and Turner. Correct. Without Bellinger and Turner in that lineup is not too impressive, to me at least, on a daily basis.
Well, you be careful for the Dodgers because they could easily make a run here at the end. AL Central, Houston Astros were high as, minus 340 favorites on Monday at home against Baltimore. Result, Baltimore won that game, minus 9-7. I'm sure Purse Boy had that minus $400 money line, huh?
I'm sure he
Loser.
I'm sure he had him Tuesday or Wednesday as
Loser,
well.
Loser. Like I said, there is value on the total, guys, and the game easily hit the over. If you like a team, you think they're going to win, you think they're going to score a lot of runs, don't worry about betting the run line, trying to get your fucking value.
Right.
Bet the total.
Correct.
Guys, there's so much. And first 5 innings right now is insane. Poppy, you know how many teams are up in the first 5 that end up losing the game?
Yes.
A lot of these people are fucking up. A lot of these teams that you're betting actually win the first 5 and lose the game. So you guys got to remember, if you have a team that you really like out there, think about betting first 5 innings to get the job done rather than the entire game.
Here's a really good thing for you guys, too. Anytime you see a team over maybe $2, $2.20, that should be the first game that you're trying to check off. That's not the first game you run to go bet. That's the first game that's anti-value to you unless you're taking the dog. If you're taking the dog in a game like that, that's one thing. But $3 favorites, $2.80 favorites are not going to help you guys out whatsoever.
I'll give you an example. In the AL East, Yankees were minus $1.60, went up to $1.70 favorites on Monday at home against the LA Angels. Result, Angels won the game. Steve Stevens has that as my underdog game of the week.
Correct.
Now, Poppy, the next day, who'd I come back with? Yankees, baby.
Correct.
Yankees, like I said, and got them again last night. And if you're doubting me, put something on Instagram and watch my clients attack your bitch ass. Went 3 in a row. Pounded out fucking Angels plus the money. Came back the next day with the Yankees. Came back with the Yankees again. Yankees head of baseball operations, Brian Cashman, said, quote, "The Yankees are as bad as we can be right now," but Cashman did not blame his coach or players and put the blame on himself as head of baseball operations. Well, good job, because the Yankees are a professional organization. They should be playing better right now, and they just don't look like that all-star, classy team. They look like the bad news fucking Bears.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. On Tuesday, Yankees were 160 favorites and got the win, like I said, 11-5. Angel Shohei hit 2 home runs and leads the majors with 28 bombs. Not bad for a pitcher. His pitching stats this year, Poppy, 3-1 with a 2.6 ERA in 60 innings.
Yeah, he's the real deal. He was touted to be the real deal from Japan, and he's showing up for sure. Good to see that kid play good.
Milwaukee Brewers were minus 216 favorites on Tuesday and got the win 2-1 over the Chicago Cubs. Milwaukee has now won 7 straight games, which I've been on all 7.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Milwaukee Brewers. Cubs, but when you see them on the run line, minus 250, you got to be careful on who they're matching up with because, even though they won 7 straight, few of those games were only
I think it's
by
8
one run.
straight, too. Now, I think the Cubs actually were up 7-0 yesterday against Milwaukee.
And
Milwaukee
no,
pounded out like
7 runs in the first inning.
Yeah,
and
Milwaukee
then they came back and scored 14 motherfucking runs on their bitch ass.
Yeah, so I think it's 8 games now.
Yep. Cubs have now lost 5 straight games. They got swept by the Dodgers and have lost 2 straight to division rival Milwaukee, actually 3 straight.
Yep.
And Chicago is now 6 games back of Milwaukee in the NL Central. Cubs have hit the under in 8 times in the last 11 road games. You got to know when to take the total on the under on the road.
Well, and if you recall, a couple podcasts ago, guys, I told you that the Cubs had probably the best bullpen in baseball, and the bullpen has held up really, really good. So, again, you're hitting the under in 8 out of the last 11 road games there. Another stat, keep in touch. The Cubs have a very solid bullpen.
Well, not to mention the best team to fade on the road has been, obviously, the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona finally ended their record-long 24-game losing streak last week, but the excitement didn't last very long. Arizona again lost 3 straight road games. After Wednesday's game in St. Louis, Arizona is back home for 7 straight games.
Well, Arizona is probably the worst team in baseball, if not one of the top 2 or 3. You just saw a team lose 24, win 1, and lose 3 in a row, so that's 27-28. You're looking for a team to play against on the night, and you can get anywhere minus $2 or inside that. That's a very good candidate.
Nationals minus $1.11 favorites on Tuesday at home against Tampa Bay. Result: the Nationals won 4-3. Hit his Kyle
Schwarber.
Yeah, I know. Hit his National League leading 25th home run, which ties him with Fernando Tatis. Also joined Barry Bonds and Sammy Sosa as the only player to hit 16 home runs in an 18-game stretch.
Yeah, I mean, Schwarber had a great breakout with the Cubs, went really cold for a few years, and it's nice to see him hitting the bat with his new team there and hitting like he always could.
I'll tell you a team with value, Poppy. Toronto Blue Jays are 8-2 in their last 10 games and 8-1 against their spread in their last 9 games. Toronto has big series with the Tampa Bay Rays at home in Toronto this weekend.
Yeah, I didn't realize Toronto. I'm not sure if Toronto's back in Toronto yet or if these games are still in Buffalo, but that'll be a good series.
Well, here's a crazy stat. Toronto's Vlad Guerrero Jr. has 26 home runs, which is the second most in baseball. Guerrero also just hit his 50th career home run in 258 at-bats. That is the same number of at-bats it took his Hall of Fame father to hit his 50th home run as well.
Yeah, I think if
Is that fucking crazy?
It's crazy. I think if Junior stays healthy, Junior has a great chance of matching his father, if not exceeding what his father did in baseball.
Fucking right, Poppy. Celebrity news: Britney Spears spoke out at her conservationship hearing, and many stars came forward to support her, including Justin Timberlake, Mariah Carey, Halsey. Britney said she has been in denial. She hasn't been happy. She can't sleep and is traumatized. Well, you got to get some better dick, sweetheart. Let me come over to your mansion, pound that shit out. I'll put a smile on your face so big a Mack truck couldn't run it off. I'll fuck the shit out of you so bad you'll have a smile so big you could eat a banana sideways. And then after you eat the banana sideways, I'll take it out, stick that in your ass, and really excite you.
Well, as somebody
Fair enough?
As somebody who
Holler
has
at me, Brittany. Hit me up.
a really good beat on this story as somebody who covered it and has a lot more inside information on this. First off, yesterday the judge denied Britney's request to have the conservatorship ended. So that was a bit of a blow, but I don't think that's the end of the story. Listen, guys, Britney Spears is an incredibly talented woman. She's a good mother, but Britney lives sort of a different kind of lifestyle than the average person. And do I think it's fair that Britney has to have a conservatorship? No. But does Britney honestly need help in managing her affairs? Yes. Does she need to have it be her father where there's so much tension and other people like this? No, there's a common ground in the middle. But Britney definitely does need some kind of guidance. So a judge is looking out for her best interest, but there is a lot more to this story and stuff, and I hope Britney Spears finds the best way to happiness. That's what I can say.
Bottom line is she's 40 years old. Give the bitch her money and let her do whatever the fuck she wants.
She wants
with
to
it.
have a baby.
Plain
she
and
wants to
fucking
get married like that. She should be allowed to.
Holler at me, sweetheart. I'll blast all in you. Like I said, you know.
Should we do a little comparison? You and then Sam Ashgarian? Should we ask?
Oh, yeah, he ain't sucking toes. I'll wrap that bitch up like a pretzel and pound that motherfucker out like there's no tomorrow. I'll even break out the reverse crab on Britney. Blow her fucking mind, bro. Little fingertip in her butthole and then in her mouth. She'll love that shit.
I'll see if I can get it arranged.
Please do.
Britney Spears.
I'll hit that bitch in a reverse crab, hit her from the back a little bit, finger that asshole, and then straight fish hook her with it.
Yeah?
So she can taste it. Yeah, of course. That's what you call getting a taste of your own medicine.
We're gonna try.
Scotty's gonna end up using that move. Man, I can't keep releasing all my sexual shit. You know what I'm saying? So
now, would she have to sign a non-disclosure, or if she asked you, would you sign it?
Nah, I'm going in 50-50 with Britney. I'm going in with no paperwork, no nothing.
So she might get a little taste of she did something to you.
Oh yeah. If anything, she's gonna do something to me. Like I said, I'm fingering your asshole, Britney, but you ain't fingering mine. So yeah, we ain't doing that.
The scoop right here, guys.
No doubt about it. But like I said, guys, for those that didn't hear it clearly, you have them riding you from the back. You circle that butthole a little bit till she starts bucking a little bit. Then you lay her back down and you fish hook that motherfucker. That's called giving her a taste of her own medicine.
Is there a certain sound they make that you know you've really got it done? Or
no, they just start bucking like a bronco, bro. All I got to do is watch some bareback riding. They start bucking like that for sure.
You know you got them?
Oh, you know you got them. They're locked in and delivered. Former LA Angel pitcher Tyler Skaggs' widow has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the LA Angels, claiming the team is to blame for her husband's tragic passing in 2019. The Angels did hire a former federal prosecutor to do an independent investigation. That investigation in 2019 found the LA Angels did not know that Tyler Skaggs was abusing opiates, which is pain pills, heroin, etc. The Angels are saying that the lawsuit is entirely without merit and her allegations are baseless and irresponsible. Well, first of all, sweetheart, it's your dude's fault that he was pilled the fuck out, taking opiates. That's his fault. And one thing you do need to realize as the widow, that people that are on heroin and opiates, they hide it. They don't want anyone to know. Guy like myself, I can tell that you're on it right away, but I have had a lot of friends that struggled with that. I've had people of mine and friends of mine that have died, and it is a very big problem right now. But one thing that you got to understand is people that are on that, they try to hide it. They're not out in the open.
Yeah, they don't advertise.
It's not like cocaine where you're snorting it everywhere. Or, hey, man, let's go do a line in the bathroom, blah, blah, blah. It's a secret habit, and it's a depressing habit, and people get really down and out on that shit, and it's really a shame. And it's one of the hardest things to kick, too, when you go to rehab. You know, a year ago when I went to rehab for mental clarity, there were people coming off opiates in there, and, man, to look through their little window there, they're tossing and turning, sweating, screaming for like 7 days straight. So, guys, get off that shit. Former NBA great Tony Parker is all over social media trying to promote and create a future generation of horse racing fans. What's this all about, Poppy?
Well, he's over there in France, and he's bought into a couple of really nice horses. And, you know, as a sportsman, you really look for hobbies that are competitive and high energy. And so he's bought some horses and stuff, and he's really trying to get to the next generation and show what a great sport it is. I for one, am very happy with this as a lover of horse racing and stuff, and I know that the next generation never had it promoted to them. So this makes me happy.
Tight end Travis Kelce and George Kittles were among the 49er NFL tight ends that came together in Nashville, Tennessee to share trade secrets both on and off the field. Here's the question people are asking me. Obviously, Steve Stevens, you're the leader in the sports consulting business. Could you ever see yourself forming a once-a-year gathering with other sports consultants?
Well, sometimes we do in the courtrooms when
not no, but absolutely fuck no. I ain't trading none of my secrets with nobody. What people need to learn how to do is learn how to be a sports consultant, first of all. And it takes a lot more than getting an Instagram, fake social media, buying fake followers, and pitching out of your underwear. The very first advice that I would give to sports consultants, number one, get a corporation filed first. Then go get a sports consulting license, which costs $100,000. Then go get a telemarketing license, which allows you to call everybody. And then once you spend all that money to do that, you'll be out of business with 90 days because you can't get enough leads to support one salesman, let alone 15 like mine.
But you did forget something. They need to purchase Master Closer.
Oh, you better purchase Master Closer 101 before you do anything and learn how to sell. Because even if you had winning games, you could have all the winning games in the world. If you have nobody to sell them to, your games don't mean shit. Plain and fucking simple. So, but at the end of the day, guys, like I said, it's 4th of July weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, owner selections, $250. I want you guys to stay tuned. I'm going to do a $1,000 cash giveaway. I'm going to give you guys the terms on what you have to do to be entered into the contest. But remember, guys, my contests only have hundreds of people involved. It's something that you can easily win, and we're going to come up with some stipulations on what you have to do to get into that contest. I want everybody to have a beautiful 4th of July. Make sure you spend time with your family, because at the end of the day, doesn't matter how much money you make, doesn't matter what you do, nothing is more important than spending time with your family and your beautiful kids. I will make sure that I show you guys some lifestyle at the beach of me and my children living it up, because, you know, without my kids, I wouldn't be who I am today. Shout out to Dominic. Shout out to Abrielle. You guys changed my life. I love you till the day that I die. And I just want to make sure that you're happy and you're safe. And it's like my father told me, man, Darren, as long as you could do a little bit better than I did, that's all you can ask. And I feel like I am, and I want to give it all I got. On behalf of VIP Sports, myself, we love you guys. Stay safe. Enjoy your 4th of July. Take advantage of that promotion. Let's go make some money together. This fucking money train over here at VIP Sports is absolutely out of control right now, and I want to make sure you guys get your fair share. It's a billion-dollar industry, and you deserve your piece. We love you. Stay safe.
It must be the money talking.
It's Steve Stevens. I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Poppin' bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the palm play me. Fuck around and put $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock, so sure to keep it since I got shot in Vegas like Pirate.